Despite the fact that the Indian national capital reels under record levels of air pollution, the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal took to Delhi streets on Monday to protest against the Lieutenant Governor's alleged decision stopping government school teachers from being sent to Finland for teachers training. Namaste, I'm Advocate Shreya Agarwal and I'm back with Citti Media's news summary and analysis. Interestingly, the protest by the CM on the streets continued even despite the fact that the Delhi Assembly was to hold its first sitting of the winter session on Monday, that is January 16th. While it was expected that the Assembly would be discussing various issues of importance to the public, such as air pollution, the Delhi GST Amendment Bill of 2023, the session was stalled with the CM himself busy protesting on Delhi streets. While the leader of opposition R.S. Baduri from the Bharatiya Janata Party was pressing that the assembly should convene for at least 10 days, the session was to tentatively take place on 3 days only, that is January 16th, 17th and 18th. And even out of those 3 days, the first day was stalled, with the CM himself protesting on the streets, along with his other party members. Members of the Bharatiya Janata Party had also arrived for the first day of the winter session carrying oxygen cylinders as a mark of protest against the record levels of air pollution in the city and lack of steps by the Aam Aadmi Party government in this regard. According to the Central Pollution Control Board, the air quality index in the capital dipped from an average of 270 on Monday to 303 on Tuesday. And AQI, that is air quality index, between 201 and 300 is considered poor, and 301 and 400 is considered very poor. It is important to mention here that in 2021, the Delhi Assembly met for less than even 10 days, according to an independent research institute based out of New Delhi itself. Now, speaking of the tussle between the LG and the Delhi government, that is the Lieutenant Governor and the Delhi government, in the past few years, the tussle has continued on issues of paramount public welfare, such as oxygen supply during the peak of COVID-19. Delhi has often been caught in a powers and duties struggle between the centre and the Delhi government. Now, this tussle reached its peak on the issue of whether the Delhi government can give orders to civil servants. Currently, Kejriwal was hitting out at the Lieutenant Governor for allegedly rejecting a proposal to send 30 primary in charges of Delhi government schools to the Jaivaskala University in Finland for teachers training. In a tweet hitting out at the Delhi Lieutenant Governor, Kejriwal wrote, "Delhi does not need tyranny but constitution and democracy. Our struggle for people's rights will continue." He also said that LG is not our headmaster to check our homework. However, the Lieutenant Governor's office has denied Kejriwal's claims, stating that the Lieutenant Governor Vinay Kumar Saxena has not rejected the proposal for the teachers training program to be held in Finland, and that any statement to the contrary is mischievously motivated. His office said that the Kejriwal government has merely been advised to do a cost-benefit analysis of the proposed teachers training program and to identify similar training programs, if any, in Indian universities and institutions. The broader issue of the interpretation under Article 239AA of the Constitution as to who has the power to control the civil servants of the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi, that is GNCTT, is also being heard by a constitution bench of the Supreme Court, headed by CJI D.Y. Chandrachud. During the hearing today, Solicitor General Tushar Mehta brought up the issue of the street protests headed by the Chief Minister and told the constitution bench that while the matter is sub judice, such protests on the streets on the same questions are unbecoming, stating that protests and theatrics can never take the place of submissions before the Constitution bench. The Solicitor General continued that whatever happens in the capital is seen by the whole world and that these protests are an embarrassment for the entire nation, considering that the issue is already pending before the Supreme Court. CJI Chandrachud then warned Senior Advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi, who was representing the Delhi government, that the court has to indicate that it is hearing a constitutional issue and therefore due regard must be paid to this fact while undertaking street protests on the same questions. Let us know in comments below what you make of the situation in the national capital and how Arvind Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party is dealing with these issues at hand. Dhanyavad.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.